Welcome to Diamond International Private Limited, New Delhi. Diamond International has truly redefined the meaning of excellence in the field of manufacturing of coil springs, wire forms, shock absorbers, aluminium pressure die casting parts, piston rods and automotive tubular parts. This has been possible through religiously adopting a systematic process parameters approach throughout the product designing and manufacturing stages. The engineering division, established in the year 1984 by the founder and promoter, Mr. Om Prakash Gupta, who's now Chairman Emeritus of Diamond Group of Industries.
We started our manufacturing facility by producing coil springs in 1984 and shock absorbers in 1991. We are the only shock absorber manufacturing company in India having in-house facility for producing coil springs.
On receipt of the customer order, the planning for product tooling, inspection, testing, material planning and production schedule is meticulously worked out. Various raw materials, consumables and packing materials procured from reputed sources undergo stringent quality standard checks like ultimate tensile test, torsional strength, carbon content, etc. Process of coil springs. The spring steel wires of various grades are stocked in pre-designated locations in the stores in such a manner that first in, first out gets easily followed. The handling of heavy spring steel wire coils and loading of coils on the coil dispensers is done by hydraulic lifters. The coil springs and various wire forms are made on highly sophisticated and productive CNC machines. It is ensured that all dimensional and functional parameters of the products are fully achieved on regular basis. The detrimental internal stress developed during the coiling process is then removed by passing the product through temperature-controlled atmosphere for a predetermined length of time. Both ends of the springs are then square ground simultaneously within closed geometrical tolerances on special-purpose machines. These springs are then shot-peened for enhancing the fatigue life of the springs many folds. Different types of surface treatments are carried after vibro and ultrasonic cleaning depending upon the requirement of the customers. These are zinc plating, both acid and alkaline, with trivalent blue, yellow, black and green passivation. Electrostatic powder coating followed by baking at 220 degrees Celsius. A few springs are drawn at random from the production lot and subjected to testing on continuous basis for their fatigue life and their surface coating for corrosion resistance too, before the lot is packed and dispatched to the customers. Process of shock absorbers. Thin-walled precision steel tube lengths are cut to required size on a semi-automatic hydraulic machine. This special-purpose, high-productivity machine cuts multiple tube lengths simultaneously to close tolerances. The reservoir tube is then marked with month and year of manufacture, along with the brand Diamond. After projection welding, the reliability of welding of bottom mount is ensured by arc welding process, where the weld is prevented from oxidation by a protective atmosphere of carbon dioxide gas. The bottom mount is then welded to the reservoir tube by qualified welders on 150 kVA resistance welding machines. The soundness of the weld on the reservoir tube is then ensured on 100% basis on a special purpose machine at 8 bar pneumatic pressure. A carbide ball of exact diameter is passed through every pressure tube, made out of cold-drawn precision cylinder bore finished steel tube. This process ensures smooth functioning and long operational life of the shock absorbers. Velocity-conscious rebound and compression valves are assembled and used in the prime shocks. A specially blended mineral oil having pour point of -35 degrees Celsius is used to ensure that the shock absorbers work satisfactorily even in extreme cold climates. Every prime shock before sealing is subjected to check for its shock absorbing capability as per the design specifications. The shock absorbers are subjected to electrostatic painting and then baked at 125 degrees Celsius. The fitment of springs and rubber bushing is then carried out on a single-piece flow circular conveyor assembly line. The customers, both domestic and international, hold Diamond in high esteem due to the quality of the products. This is due to the efforts of a dedicated team of qualified and experienced engineers who relentlessly are engaged in process improvements by making use of techniques like Pareto analysis, 5Y analysis, Poka-yoke, TPM, etc. Aluminum pressure die casting. The aluminum pressure die casting parts are manufactured with high dimensional accuracy on Italian-make 150 and 180 ton machines. The parts are made in single or multi-cavity molds depending upon the shape and weight of the part. The parts are machined to close tolerances if required and are vibro-finished. The facility for electrostatic powder coating exists in-house. Piston rod. The medium carbon steel bright bars of various diameters are processed on semi-automatic turning machines. After induction, hardening and straightening, the rods are subjected to a number of passes for precision grinding on centerless Cincinnati Millachrome machines. The surface of the rods is then hard chrome plated on PLC-operated plating plant. This gives an excellent wear and corrosion-resistant surface to the rod, and this in turn gives a long operational life to the shock absorber. Tubular components, CTSA and dust cover. Tubular components like casting tube subassembly, CTSA and dust cover are manufactured out of thin-walled steel tube. The tube lengths are cut to size on semi-automatic Soko machine. The reliability of the MIG welding process is ensured by Lincoln machines. The components after phosphating undergo electrostatic powder coating. This provides good appearance and adequate protection against atmospheric corrosion as per requirement of the customers. Diamond International is preferred OEM supplier to Escorts, HMSI, Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, Tata Ficosa, Hero Electric, Suzuki Motorcycle, Sonalika, Claas, Grammar, Milisco, Gabrielle and many more. The company is exporting various products to US, UK, Germany, Netherlands, Brazil, UAE, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, etc. Diamond International considers its employees as its most valuable assets. Every employee utilizes his skills, talent and experience for achieving the quality, cost, delivery and safety norms set by the company. Diamond firmly believes that it is only through total involvement and empowerment of its employees that the company can produce world-class products and become most admired supplier worldwide.
Company's vision is to become globally the most admired supplier. It means that our business and manufacturing practices are appreciated and recognized by the industry worldwide.